with arm drags, just keep in mind, like the other guy could re-drag you too, but you gotta be ready you gotta be like ready to go. The second that hand goes to your hip and you decide like I'm going for arm drag, you gotta be anticipating the guy's gonna try to pull out and run away. You already know he's gonna do that. You're not just like, imagine I'm just gonna pull him down to the mat and the guy's gonna stay there and I'm gonna be able to get up and get his back. Right? Just be ready to move with it. A lot of times, you don't get a full back take, but you might get a positional change. Right? That might happen with the arm drag, right? I might get here and I go like this, and I just go to get up and he kind of pulls guard. Right? And he just gets up and then I get up and then, yeah, maybe I have to get out and now I'm back working to the same thing. So sometimes the guy realizes his back's in danger, he has to pull guard, and leave 2 points here. Alright? The other one is a little more, you know, I'm not that good at the arm bars, but I will throw up the triangle for the same idea as the arm drag. Even if I don't get it and the guy rips away from me, I'm still making him realize that if he does try to connect to my hip with his hand, something's gonna happen. So maybe he has to rethink his whole passing strategy. He's not passing my guard, and now his posture may not be so low the next time, right? So same position, right? He's here. This time, I just grab him here, and I'm gonna pull that in, right? Now, if I just pull him without my leg involved somehow, it's like I'm pulling him right into, you know, a pass. I can't just pull into that opening, right? So he's down here, and if I can, as I pull this, just put my foot right on his neck. And then sometimes I can try to gun these arm bars here. I'm not that good at them, I'm not gonna lie, right? Maybe I just have to use that to push away and then come up for an omoplata. That's totally fine, and we'll play that game, right? If he rolls, get on top, money, right? If not, whatever, I'm battling from there. And again, he's not passing my guard, and I'm putting him in danger every time he puts his hand on my hip and starts getting that angle, right? He gets here, right? If I can get my foot on his neck, hand goes in here, and I pull that in. I'm trying to arm bar him here. I just gotta make sure he doesn't just push my leg out of the way and I lose everything, right? So that's how I show that arm bar first, but really I would like to do the triangle even better, right? I would just like to go here and start to throw my knee in, see if I can get this triangle out. A lot of people ask, what, put this spot right here, right, your reverse triangle. I might just hold this for a little bit. I can't really finish the guy, but I'll put a good bend on his neck just to chill him out for a few seconds, and then I'll make the switch and then try to finish, right? But if I can just lock up any triangle, I say this all the time, any triangle I lock up, keep it, right? Never let it go. Even if you're like having trouble finishing the guy or something, just keep that shit, right? Eventually he'll get tired, you're bending his neck up, then I can switch to a regular traditional triangle. And there's other submissions too, like Kimuras and all that, right? So again, he flips me up, he's pushing away. I'm always trying to keep his other arm away. I get to pull that arm in, leg goes up high, and just try to touch your heel to your knee, right? And again, if I want, I'll just push his head and roll the plata, or if he traps my leg, I can always push through and try to go triangle, right? But if he decides to stand up and rip out, which is gonna happen a lot, again, that's another chance to try to use that to try to get it, right? You know, that is one thing, you know, sometimes we drill one move and you're like, all right, I'm gonna go for that. A lot of times all the moves are just working, you know, back and forth. I try for that triangle, he pulls his head up, now his posture's out of the way, I can get his legs, right? Make sense? Let's go, 1, 2, 3. Last thing, and then we'll go live. 6 p.m. Saturday, should be fun, right? I think there's only like 8 matches, right? Maybe 9 or 10, right? I might throw a couple other guys on, but they're good ones though, right? And I don't think it's already Wednesday, so I shouldn't knock on wood, but everybody sounds like good, ready to rock, so it's gonna be some good ones, right? So come for that. If not, it's on YouTube, on Flow Grappling, so definitely check that out. And yeah, a lot of tournaments coming up, but thank you guys for coming. Sunday training is back on, so 9 a.m. You know, all you guys can come to that. You don't have to be a competitor or anything like that. Believe me, you just being there helps, but the thing is though, if you start the class, you gotta finish it though. You can't like halfway through be like, I'm throwing up, or you know what I mean, just be on the side checking your Twitter or whatever. You can't do that, right? You can, but you just got to be quick in between the 1 minute round and you're gonna be sweaty, so I wouldn't suggest it, all right? But other than that, good shit. Anybody else have competition this weekend? Nobody? All right, cool. All right, there's IBJFs coming up. I already signed up, which forces me to make the weight, so I'm doing the one that's the later one in November, but I might do the earlier one too. The hell with it. That's right. All right, but good shit. Let's roll.
You guys want to do
All right, cool. So we got the Fall Classic coming up this Saturday. We got a couple guys with some matches, and I know you have a big hand in putting the card together. Tell me about what you're excited for this weekend.
Dude, it's another one, another finishers tournament. Like, Flow Grappling gave us the keys, and I told them we got the gas, and you know, we've been ripping tournaments. So we just had the Open, our 21st Open's pretty wild. Now we are doing another event, and then you know we got to pick November, December date and shit too. So yeah, it's dope to be kind of like running the underground game out here. There's a lot of other tournaments popped up too. Which is awesome. You know, it just gives guys more opportunities. Our guys are doing a team event coming up, which is pretty dope. Can't wait to see that. And yeah, it'll be cool to see Renee and Jordan go at it, like on the, you know, at the gym. I hope everybody comes out and watches. And a lot of good matches too, like Josh Flores versus Nick DiGiacomo. Two young, really good up and comers. So I take pride in being able to, you know, try to find the new guys, the up and comers. You know, the guys I think are gonna really make it. So should be awesome, and I'm pumped.
So it's Wednesday night, we're here at the gym, and you got a competition this weekend. How you feeling?
Feeling great. Super grateful for everybody here on the squad, Jordan, Santi, Zach, everybody. All the guys that come to my class. Look at what a blessing it is to like have this many guys. So just feeling healthy, focused, ready to rock. 3 things I've been doing to prepare for my match on Saturday. I've been doing a lot of mental training, so I've been working with Sam Atoman for my like mental performance. Number 2, I've been doing a lot of breath work with my breathwork coach Reed. And then 3, just scrapping with the boys, you know what I mean? Just Shama City and just ready to scrap, bring the heat. So Saturday night, tune in, Flow Grappling.